Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone. Alright, sincere blessings to the hopeful elect and the one-third scattered across the four corners of the earth. Alright, I'm the brother Mataza Ab from the GMS Chicago camp, and I'm with the two beloved brothers.
Daniel. I'm Daniel Laga.
Alright, and we're just sitting here just fellowshipping with each other and stuff. And we're gonna get into this lesson about when you're around brothers, it's very important to try to show the utmost respect and consideration to that brother, that you don't offend the brother. And that's something that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will want us all to do. Make sure we're treating each other, not like the world treats each other, all right? Because we have something special in this ministry, okay?
I got a precept. The book of John, chapter 13, verse 34. It reads, "A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. It says, by this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another." So, just pretty much like the bros went into that, being kindly affecting one to another. We all we got. The world already against us, man. You got Jakes coming in now, all right, from all different types of walks of life. And then you got Jakes who've been in this truth with experience from all different types of walks of life. They all individual spirits. Every Jake deal and is who they are. They all a difference of spirits.
That's right.
But, just pretty much having that general, if a brother, now, it's not for us to say who is or who not of the elect. But if a brother coming into this thing trying to serve you, how about you, outside, you deal with him as a brother, man. You don't have no preconceived notions or personal. Nah, the Lord got the man around. That it might be one of the Lord's chosen. So just to have that rule of thumb when you're dealing with Jake, you don't want to. Now the elect going to do it to the end anyway, but you don't want to. You don't want to just be simple. You don't want to be simple dealing with Jake. Deal with Jake and love and kindness, man. All right. Actually, that Romans that the bro going into, you get that Romans.
Yes, sir. This is Romans 12:10. Be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love and honor, preferring one another. All right. And go ahead.
Jake was just going into that kindly affection, because it was talking about immediate relatives. It was like a parents unto children and children unto parents, man. A give and take relationship. You just deal with your brother as a brother, man. We all here trying to get that same pin, that same crown, man. We're not here to add extra burdens onto Jake, man. It's Jake's coming in under us. We younger bros, and it's Jake's coming in under us, dude. We gotta make sure that we be an example first off of how a younger bro is supposed to be, and then that we lead in the right direction as well.
That's right. And brothers should always remember that just because we're men of the Lord doesn't give you the liberty to talk to another man of the Lord any way you want to. All right, because there's still a certain level of respect that we have to hold for each other, and we don't want to offend each other. We're not supposed to be all emotional either, but you don't want to purposely offend a brother either. All right, and that's why the scripture says, "Let brotherly love continue." Okay. So, did you have anything?
Yeah, I got something. This is Ephesians 4:26. Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. So, I know we get it. Like I said, we brothers. You know, certain, you know how to press each other's buttons, but you know, at the end of the day, and that's normal because we still, you know, humans.
Right.
But you know, don't, you know, let the shit go. You know, at the end of the day, we all still serving the Lord.
That's right.
You know, we all calling on, we all want mercy. You know, so at the end of the day, you know, just let it, you know, certain things might rub you the wrong way. Shit, fuck it. Be still men of the Lord.
No, you're right.
So, you know, not to overthink it. Don't, you know, hold grudges. The Lord don't like that. What's that, like the leaven? Having leaven.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Having that mote, and you want to pull it out of your brother's eye.
Right.
You want to pull a beam out of your brother's eye, but you
Right.
got the mote in your own eye.
Right.
Just be one of the words that I actually had this 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 13 says, and now obey the faith, hope, charity. These three, but the greatest of these is charity. All right, and I went into that word charity, and they talk about a certain gentleness that you have toward Jake, man. Agape says love, benevolence, affection. All right, when you look up the word affection, it means to be have a gentleness, a fondness, a liking toward, a inkling towards. You know, I got younger brothers, I had older brothers, I had brothers in this truth. You know, it was never a thing of, you know, trying to, you know, belittle them or nothing like that. You know, just because it's an order and a ranking, and we being younger bros, but you know, you gotta deal with Jake in a respectable manner. You know, we all chasing that same crown, that same penny. Man. You know, you don't want to be tired. You know, none of us want to be that, and it's an influx that's coming in. So moving forward, none of us want to be those things. You know, we want to just be a brother, man. I just want to, we'll give a great example of being a man of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but that kindness was one of the things, to be gentle, man.
But then again, you know, sometimes you can jump too.
The gentle and the forward, it say take heed unto the gentle and the forward.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's a balance in there. You know, but if all things are provoking unto good works, then you know, you'll be alright.
These niggas gotta fall out for shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Con. That's true.
That's Satan too. So
Yeah,
Satan,
definitely.
Satan get in your head.
Definitely.
Side eyeing brother, and they said that at the meeting. Remember, they said they like the demons will get on you, get the side eyeing other brothers like, nah, he ain't like that. No,
Right.
fuck that. You gotta shake that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, because we really are at the end. So anything, a lot of forces are against us.
Right.
To provoke us and to actually go off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, Esau, you know, Satan won't like this, what we are part of.
Right.
So, you know, like we are battling spiritual wickedness in high places. We battling the demons. Yeah, we're on the front line. So, you know, that's, you know, we just gotta stay, you know, locked in, and, you know, sometimes you just gotta let shit just roll off your back, and, you know, just keep focusing on the goal, you know.
That's right.
You know.
And the goal is definitely, you know, to be sitting in a chariot,
Right.
you know, with all the brothers that we see when we're on the line. I mean, that's how we would like it to be, but, you know, but the goal is salvation, you know, and that's what we're pressing towards. So hopefully this was an edifying lesson. And with that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakakodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of the Great Millstone. Shalom.
Shalom.